the day you choose to begin. A journey from doubt to power, in simple words that touch the heart. Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and wondered, is this really who I want to be? Not because you're bad, not because you're broken, but because deep down you feel like something inside you has been asleep for a long time. Maybe you've been walking around, living, but not really alive. You laugh when they laugh. You smile when you're supposed to. But when you're alone, you feel that silence, that empty space in your chest, that nothing seems to fill. Maybe you've been surviving, but not really living. But let me tell you something. This is not the end of your story. This can be the day you choose to begin again. Part 1, the lie of I'm not enough. From the time we are young, the world whispers something dangerous. It says, you're not enough, not smart enough, not strong enough, not pretty enough, not brave enough. So you start to believe it. You shrink yourself. You keep your dreams small, so no one laughs. You keep your voice quiet, so no one judges. But let me ask you, who gave them the right to decide your worth? They don't know your heart. They don't see your fight. They don't understand the nights you cried quietly, hoping no one would hear. But I see you, and you are not less than. You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are not your fear. You are something rare, something wild, something powerful that the world has not yet fully seen. Part 2, the fire inside you. Have you ever watched a candle burn? The flame dances. It flickers. Sometimes the wind tries to blow it out, but if the candle is strong, it keeps burning. You are that candle. You might be tired. You might feel like you're barely hanging on, but the fire is still there. Your fire is your hope. Your fire is your spirit. Your fire is your truth. Even when the world tries to cover it up, the world may try to drown your flame with noise, with doubt, with pain. But if you choose to protect that fire, if you feed it with belief, it will grow. It can become a bonfire, a lighthouse, a sunrise. And here's the secret. You don't need to wait for someone to give you permission. You are the spark. Part 3, the fear that holds you. Fear is sneaky. It doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers. It says, what if you fail? What if they laugh? What if you lose everything? So instead of trying, you freeze. You play it safe. You stay in the same job, the same routine, the same story. But fear will not leave until you look it in the eye. Do you know the best way to beat fear? Move anyway. Move with shaking hands. Speak with a trembling voice. Try even when you don't feel ready. Because the truth is, you'll never feel 100% ready, but you can still take the step. Fear doesn't stop the brave. It only tests them. And you, my friend, have been tested long enough. Part 4, the power of small steps. We think change must be big, loud, quick, but real change, it starts small. It's waking up 5 minutes earlier. It's choosing water instead of soda. It's saying no when you always say yes. It's speaking kindly to yourself, just once a day. Big change isn't made in one leap. It's made in thousands of tiny steps. Steps that no one sees. Steps that feel boring. Steps that feel like they don't matter. But they do. A mountain is climbed one step at a time. A story is written one word at a time. A life is changed one choice at a time. So start. Start small. Start scared. Just start. Part 5, the mirror you avoid. You've been hiding from yourself. Avoiding the hard questions. Avoiding your reflection. Not because you don't care, but because you do. Because deep down, you're scared of what you might see. But you know what? That version of you that's been hiding, they don't want to be your enemy. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. Maybe you've made mistakes. We all have. Maybe you've let yourself down. So has everyone who's ever tried. But healing begins when you face the mirror. And instead of shame, you offer grace. You don't need to be perfect to be worthy. You don't need to be healed to be lovable. You just need to be honest. Because when you stop running from yourself, you start running with yourself. Part 6, the people you carry. Some people left you. Some people hurt you. Some people broke promises they said they'd never break. You carry them like bags on your back, like ghosts in your mind. And it's heavy. But listen, it's okay to let them go. Not because what they didn't matter, but because you matter more. You don't owe anyone your peace. You don't owe anyone your joy. And forgiving someone doesn't mean they win. It means you do. You are not what they did. You are not who they couldn't love. You are not the person they couldn't see. You are the one who gets to choose what happens next. Part 7, the gift of now. Right now, you are alive. Take a breath. That breath is proof. The past is over. The future isn't promised. But this moment, it is yours. And you can choose right now to speak up, to slow down, to be kinder, to begin again. The gift of now is all we ever have. And it is enough. You are enough. Part 8, the voice you've been waiting for. All your life, you've waited for someone to come save you. A parent, a friend, a teacher, a love. But what if that voice you've been waiting for is yours? What if you are the hero of your own story? What if you don't need to be rescued? Just remember, you don't need someone else to say you're worthy. You already are. You don't need someone else to say it's possible. You can decide that now. Be the voice that says, I will not stay small. I will not keep quiet. I will rise, even if it's slow. Part 9, the day you begin. This could be the day everything changes. Not because the world shifts, but because you do. This could be the day you choose yourself, forgive yourself, believe in yourself, begin again. You've waited long enough. You've doubted long enough. You've suffered long enough. And now you rise, not because life is easy, not because you're unafraid, but because you're done waiting. The world is ready for the real you, the kind you, the strong you, the loud and loving and honest you. So let this be your beginning. Not perfect, not polished, but real, because real is what the world needs. And you are ready to give it. If this message touched you, write down in the comments. Today I begin. Let's start a movement of real people choosing to live fully, even when it's messy, even when it's hard, especially when it matters. And don't stop here. There's more to learn, more to heal, more to become. The next video is part of this journey. Don't miss it, because real transformation only starts when you keep going. See you there. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on personal growth and resilience.